Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. So in this video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing, setup, and also an initial review. We'll take a first look at these at night after they're installed of the Dream Master solar lights. Without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. Let's go!
Oh boy, it's Tech Timmy time.
Alright, so if you follow my channel, you may have seen that I have a couple of other videos on my channel, I think maybe two, where I do an unboxing and setup of similar solar lights. These are multicolored solar stake lights from another brand called Gigalumi. And I would not be doing this video if Gigalumi had not discontinued their colored lights. So they still have the white option, and or maybe they're just sold out, I'm not sure. But I went and I bought this other brand instead. These are the Dream Master solar lights. And these are all, they look very, very similar to the Gigalumi ones, which, again, if you follow my channel, you know what a creature of habit I am. I do not like to change things that work. So they look very similar. They're also colored, corrosion-resistant stainless steel, and waterproof, which is important. I live on the ocean here. You'll see that shortly. And then there's also a tool-free assembly. So you don't need any tools. Basically, put them together, and they kind of snap together. I'll show you that as well. The difference with these is I think that they say that they project these sort of stars that might look a little bit like flowers onto the ground. And I thought, uh-oh, I'm gonna have to revoke my man card if I try these, but I figured, give them a shot. We'll stick them in the ground. These are super inexpensive lights, guys, so it's not the end of the world if they don't work. Yeah, without further ado, let's get out of the box and take a look and see what we have here. Right off the bat, I will say that this looks very similar to the Gigalumi ones. Yeah, you can change the battery. I basically kept these up for the better part of a year, each set that I had on the other brand, and they were totally fine. It's survived the whole winter here, and they look really cool in the snow. If you have snow and they're underground, you can actually see the color of the colors of the lights poking out. And I love the variety of colors that they have as well. We'll take a look at that later. All right, so let's do that. And what I'll do is during this video, I'll fast forward anything that goes long, particularly setting these up, assembling them, and then also the install as well. Let's just do one together first, and then I'll fast forward to the rest of it. So these are the stakes that stake in the ground, and the way that they package them is super efficient. I love that. So same as the other brand, and then that's all you need to do, and then the top part snaps on there. But like I said, we'll do one together. Just gonna set these aside over here for right now, and then from what I remember, I think if you're gentle about taking this off, they don't go flopping all over the place. Indeed. So be a little gentle taking that off, otherwise they might fall on top of each other in there. So there's that. And then here is where the individual lights are. And what you want to do is, so they ship turned off, meaning that they're not going to charge. And then here, there's a little tiny switch here. Let me see if I can get it closer. There's a little switch here that you definitely want to turn on. And then there you go. So this is a red one, right? And then so here is that. So that's what the top looks like. That's where the sun shines into. And then here we sort of have this thing. These look a heck of a lot like the other ones, guys. So maybe the flowers and stars thing are going to be a big deal. I don't know. I prefer just kind of plain, because the other ones seem plain. Maybe the other ones were flowers and stars too. I just never noticed. But okay. So here we go. These look very, very similar to the Gigalumi ones. And I'll drop a link to that other video on my channel in case you're interested in checking out that brand, the white ones, but price is about the same. So there's one. I'm going to fast forward through the next bit. I'll get all of these assembled, and then we'll take them out in the yard and set them up. All right, so I just wanted to pause the video here to show you the nice variety of colors. They look super similar to the other ones, although interestingly, I don't recall that little interesting design there. So maybe these are a little fancy. Got green, yellow, red, pink, purple, fuchsia. Excellent variety of colors here. All right, now I'm gonna put the stakes on, and then, like I said, we're gonna go outside. I'll set these up on fast forward as well outside. Basically, we're just staking them into the ground along my property here. And then I'll show you at the very end, I'll show you exactly what they look like at night. So let's go. All right, guys, so here we are, down to the last one. So I believe there's 12. I thought there was 8, but there's 12. So good on that. All right, next I'm going to, again, so I don't want to disturb my neighbors outside in my apartment complex here. So I'm actually going to do this on fast forward. I'll set it to music exactly like what I did here, but just so you can see the process of staking them into the ground, I'm going to do that on super fast forward as well. So let's go out to the yard and get that done. Oh yeah, and just another pro tip. So what I do is I just basically take the lights, put them upside down in the box, back in the same exact box where it was. Makes it really easy to carry them out into the yard. And I'm going to actually use, by way of another pro tip, just a little cane or walking stick that I have here to make sure that the distance between each one is uniform. So yeah, so all right, without further ado, let's go outside and get these puppies installed. All right, guys, so I just want to show you what these look like in the box here. Super bright inside. It's still a little bit dusk out, so you're not going to get the same degree of brightness, but that's what they look like in my dark room. And let's just head outside here, and yeah, they're very similar to the ones that I had before, but there does seem to be a little bit of a star design on the ground there. Does that look like a demigorgon a little bit? Not sure. Either way, still kind of cool. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I wish it was more simple, but it is what it is. Anyhow, I'll leave some links to these guys down in the description if you're interested in checking them out. They are affiliate links, and if you use them, all proceeds go to support the channel. And also, if you need value from this video, just wouldn't mind smashing that like button. Helps out the channel a lot. And please subscribe for a fun take on tech. I do all sorts of tech videos. YouTube thinks that you might like one of these other videos I'm going to put up on screen right now. So hopefully you stick around and watch that, and hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.